Hey guys, a very good evening to all my crypto believers. So, have you all been curious about what's happening in the market? Don't you worry, the CoinMonks got you covered. Okay, so before starting with the updates, let's quickly quote today's headlines. Like Squid, another meme coin pulls off $1 million scam. Shiba Inu team issues scam alert to SHIB investors. UK's FCA to spend over $650k to train staff on spotting crypto-related criminal activities. Norway considers banning Bitcoin mining while Laos embraces it. So let's start up with our refresh feed. Firstly, one factor that continues to weigh down the legitimacy of the cryptocurrency industry is the constant hacking and scamming the space is plagued with. Even with increased vigilance and security measures, another cryptocurrency protocol, Suzuki Inu, has done it again. I wonder when will these scams stop, because only hacks I do like is life hacks. Rest ones should sound cool in the movies. Suzuki Inu has made off with millions of dollars in investor funds, showing the problems that dogs and meme-themed cryptocurrency may cause. Suzuki Inu's developers allegedly drug pulled all liquidity from its investors earlier today, according to Twitter users. The ERC20 tokens were changed into 265 wrapped Ethereum and subsequently to USDC worth around $11 million, according to Etherscan transaction history. On CoinMarketCap, the digital assets value plummeted by about 97%, and it was trading at $0.00000000000018 at the time of writing. According to pictures of Telegram chats uploaded on Twitter, the developers were able to get around the functionality by requesting investors to trade their TZKI tokens for TZKI V2 tokens by sending them to swap contract account. Some investors have even questioned the legitimacy of genuine exchanges such as Bitmart for listing such a coin, requesting a reimbursement of their lost funds. However, it was discovered that Bitmart had previously halted all token deposits and withdrawals at the request of the cryptocurrency's project team. So moving forward, scams, hacks everywhere. Sometimes things like these lend to the non-acknowledgement of crypto in various huge economy holding countries. So apparently the SHIB team warned SHIB investors about scammers who are impersonating official accounts and creating fake users. Anyways, let's find out about this in a deeper way. The creators of Shiba Inu, a joke cryptocurrency, have issued a public warning about ongoing web frauds aimed at altcoin investors interested in SHIB tokens. The proactive scam tip came in the form of a tweet that detailed the numerous ways to defraud naive Shiba Inu victims. A phony Shiba Telegram group is being spread all over social media, the alert continued. Scammers create bogus users and spoof official accounts. These con artists respond to generic posts. While Shiba Inu draws aspiring crypto millionaires and billionaires, rogue actors have increased their efforts on social media sites such as Twitter and Instagram, targeting naive investors. Impersonating official accounts and targeting hashtags like hashtag SHIB, hashtag SHIB Army, hashtag Leash, hashtag Shiba Swap, and hashtag Bone are some of the most prevalent ways used to contact potential victims. Furthermore, according to Shiba Inu Scam Alert, the community does not offer any type of promotion such as airdrops, bonuses, freebies, or gifts. Investors should avoid sharing wallet keys, credentials, or joining and following fraudulent social media accounts as a general rule. So moving forward with our next segment, so looks like UK's FCA is into teaching their staff about crypto-related scam activities which have been increasing lately. Consider our last two coverages. I wonder if it will be help to their people out or not. It'll be a battle between authorities and governments now. Anyways, let me describe it to you. The Financial Conduct Authority of the UK is tightening up on cryptocurrency laws in order to combat criminal activity with Bitcoin. According to City AM, the FCA has issued a tender for specialists to teach its personnel on spotting potential criminal activity using cryptocurrency. The agency is spending €500,000 on consultants for a potential blockchain analytics startup that will help its officers find money launderers and terrorists using cryptocurrency. As part of its mandates, the FCA will acquire the services of a third-party organization to help it fulfill its role as the UK's digital asset supervisor. The FCA's approach is based on the fact that a large percentage of UK people own Bitcoin. According to a previous study conducted by the regulator, around 1.9 million persons in the UK UK own Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. In this vein, the FCA has outlawed a number of crypto-related enterprises in the UK. The regulator stated in June that the cryptocurrency exchange Binance was not licensed to engage in any regulated activity in the United Kingdom. The FCA's main focus has been on putting in place effective anti-money laundering measures. The FCA presented additional proposals this year in response to the growing cryptocurrency sector, aiming to tighten anti-money laundering legislation. So moving forward with the last segment for today evening, countries continue to grapple with crypto mining in different ways. The Scandinavian country, that is Norway, is concerned with potential environmental harm, while the debt-laden SE Asian nation seeks to regulate. I wonder what will their final actions be. Personally, if I had world in my hands, I'd definitely make people adopt cryptocurrency. But anyways, this was hypothetical. Just like privacy and Facebook. Oh sorry, Meta. Well, moving back to our inscription. According to Euronews Next, Norway, which was among a group of favorite locations during the Chinese mining exodus, is considering supporting a European Bitcoin mining ban. Burgen Arald Gram, the country's Minister of Local Government and Regional Development, told local media that the Scandinavian country is exploring regulatory steps to address the issues linked to crypto mining and that it's impossible to justify the widespread use of renewable energy today. Gram said the government is looking into a request from Swedish regulators urging Europe to prohibit energy-intensive proof of work crypto mining. Meanwhile, in Southeast Asia, a debt-ridden country is hoping to profit from the business by drafting new restrictions on cryptocurrency mining and exchanges, despite China's increasing crackdown. According to local news outlet, the Laotian Times, Laos Minister of Technology and Communications issued a notice earlier this month to control crypto miners and trading sites. According to the announcement, these businesses must be completely owned by Laos, be financially solid, and have adequate cash to function. According to the report, corporations must also deposit $5 million USD as a security deposit with the Bank of Laos. According to local media reports, the government required mining businesses to utilize at least 10 megawatts of power under a 6-year extendable contract with the country's electricity provider. According to a notice from the Prime Minister's office, Laos's new crypto restrictions come after the Southeast Asian nation approved 6 enterprises to trade and manufacture cryptocurrencies in September, ending a prohibition imposed in 2018. In addition to approving the crypto businesses, Laos's central bank is investigating the feasibility of a CBDC, having hired Soramitsu, a Tokyo-based blockchain firm, to investigate the topic in October. Meanwhile, Bitcoin mining difficulty has risen to its greatest level since China's crackdown on the mining industry and the ensuing crypto meltdown in May. So we will now wind up with the assessment for today evening and meet you all tomorrow with even more interesting stuff. Until then, you may consider joining our Telegram channel for free crypto signals, visit our blog linked below for guides, reviews and tutorials, and subscribe to the channel and get daily updates about the crypto market. Lastly, with this little favor of CoinMonks, we hope you stay updated. Thanks for watching and have a nice day ahead.